Hi Jake, can you introduce yourself please?
Yeah, I'm Jake Connolly. I'm a student at UCLan studying sports therapy and I play for the UCLan first team.
As we know, you play football. What first got you into the sport?
I played it from a young age, sort of with friends, family. It's just something I picked up from a young age and just kept on doing and kept on playing football. Idols like Thierry Henry, Bobby Zamora, Andy Johnson. They're players that want to make me play football.
So, what was it like when you first tried for UCLan?
Trials were interesting. The quality varied between the players. There was lads that have just trying for the fun of it, and there's some really good quality players there. We got noticed, and that's how we ended up in the first team. There's some really good standard that we play out there.
So when you trialled, did you get straight into the first team? Or?
Yeah. It was end of the trials. It was over a 2-day period. Captains take numbers, contact details. It was just whoever you thought could get the spot on the first team. A couple of players went down to training. That's how it stuck ever since, really.
So now that we know that the season's finished, how was it gone? Like it
was a good, it wasn't a bad season. We had a fantastic squad to begin with, but we lost a couple of players due to placements, for example, in the university, and we had a fantastic player go back to Spain who we'd had for a couple of month periods. Finished third in the league in semi-final cup. We were hoping for better, but better luck next year, I suppose.
So did you have any players that you enjoyed playing with?
We had a Spanish lad. His name was Adrian Garcia. We all called him Javi because of the way he played. He's phenomenal. Everything he done reminded us of Javi Alonso, and I met him in the trials. So he's probably the best player I played with this year. But you've got other players. Yves up top, who's a fantastic player. Yves Zama, Brian Mabana. They're all really good players and they're good lads as well.
Yeah. So just putting UCLan team aside at the moment, do you play for any other teams?
Yeah, I play for Earlham FC in the Northwest Counties.
So how are you doing for them?
All right. I joined late on the season. Joined about 10-12 games to go. I had an all right start with them, I suppose. The lads are good. It's a good standard. So I ended up scoring on my debut for them, which it always helps. So it's not been too bad.
Yeah. In terms of your football career, do you have any proud moments so far up to now?
It's hard to pick out. I've got memorable goals. Cup runs, playing with teams. It's hard to pick out. Captaincies and so on and so forth. But this year I got Players Player of the Year for UCLan. That's a proud moment. Just to gain respect from your peers and all the other footballers in the team. It's a nice feeling. So
what's your favourite goal up to now? For the whole season for UCLan?
It's hard to pick. I scored on the debut, first goal of the season. It wasn't that good, but it's nice to get the first goal. But I'll probably say the best one this year. I actually scored from the halfway line.
Halfway line.
Straight from kick-off. Yeah. That's probably that one will stick in the memory for a while.
So you do sports therapy for your course.
Yeah.
How does this help you with your football?
They all interlink. It's when I go away days with the lads or even at home, little knocks and injuries they have and I have personally, I'm always happy to lend a hand, and it helps me look after myself as well. Keep in good shape, and I can have a look at the other lads and make sure that the team's doing all right. So it aids both me, the other lads, and aids the team as a whole.
Just before we finish, just a few questions just for fun. Who's the quickest, would you say, in your team?
It's got to be between me. We got Mark McGroty, who's a little Irish fullback, and he's pretty quick. But I don't know. That's a hard one. I'd call it between us two.
Who's the strongest, would you say?
Yves Zama. He's a big fella. He's from the Ivory Coast, and he reminds me of Didier Drogba. He's got the same sort of attributes as him. He's a good player.
Who's the biggest moaner? Just who always complains all the time?
I've got to give it to Jamie Wynn, the captain. As good as he is, he just loves a little nibble, a little moan about everything that's going on, and so on and so forth. He's a funny lad, but I'd give him moaner.
Who's the joker?
That's a hard one. Again, Jamie, he likes to have a laugh. We got a lad called Charlie Scholes. He's a funny one. We all chip in, but again, it's an hard one to pick out. I'll probably give it to Charlie, to be honest. He's a funny guy.
Longest in the shower?
I do take a while myself, like, but just for the sake of it, I'll say Eves is probably the longest in the shower.
All right, thank you for your time, Jake.
No worries, mate.